Hello there guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. I am still here holding my camera because my laptop has now been posted back to me, so thank you for your patience, but I could not hold back this story. So one of the things that's been happening in my life is my dog has been unwell. So we took on my mother-in-law's dog. I'm going to tell you the full story of how I healed my dog with just the power of the law of assumption and meditation and just this metaphysics, you know. Before I go into that, please do like, share and subscribe. Comment down below if you find the video helpful. It really helps me to get this seen by more people, and I want to spread the word on how this works, okay? Because you can do it too. And also please join my free Facebook group, The Healing Circle, link in the description. We're there helping each other out to heal, manifest and create. So guys, going on from this moment, okay, here's what we're going to do. So I have my little dog Alfie. So I've actually tried to show you him in my videos. I think, did I show you him in the last video? Well, basically what happened was he had a growth on his skin, and this growth was starting to get quite big and red. So it was time to take some action. So we took him to the vet, and the vet said, put this cream on. If it doesn't work, then that means that it's really bad for him, and you know, we might have to look at euthanizing him. And I just couldn't I just didn't even want to accept that. So my wife told me that, well, basically we're taking on my mother-in-law's dog for a while, and my mother-in-law took him to the vet, and then she told my wife and they told me. So we were doing this cream for 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks, and it didn't come off. And so it was like people were starting to get to the idea that, you know, this little energetic dog may unfortunately have to be put down. You know, they're going to find that he's got full of tumours and cancers. And I just wasn't going to accept that, you know. So I'm going to lay out how exactly I did heal the dog. So what happened was the cream didn't work. But every day up to that moment there, I did not let the thought of him dying ever come into my mind. Every time I hugged him and I looked at him, I looked him in the eyes and I said, you're better now, you're better now. And I used to sit there, and when he'd come up to me and cuddle me, I just used to send all my love into his body. And you know what the major factor of it was though? I just trusted that it was done. I trusted that I'd done enough. I wasn't fearful. I had no fear about it at all. So then it came to the conclusion that they said, you know what, we're going to remove it and we're going to do a biopsy on it. So they removed it the other week, went really well, great, lovely stitches, dog looks good. Then they have to send it off to be tested, and that was 5 days ago. So we got the results literally today, and I'm going to tell you this. That whole time, it was just a matter of assuming and accepting that he was well. And I tell you what, the results come back. There's nothing wrong with him. Benign, totally benign growth. Nothing wrong with him at all. He is now young and healthy. And I used to take him for walks before this, and I'd watch him run. And I'd be like, you are so healthy. You are so well. And the truth is in between those moments of doing that, in the moment of doing that, I was fully invested in it. But when I stopped doing it, I just forgot about it. I let go. Now that may sound to you guys like you're going, well, that's heartless. Surely you love him, so you're thinking about him all the time. I love my children. I love them so much. I don't think about them every second because I trust that they're well. I trust that my dogs are well. And I knew this was going to work because I've grown in faith in this work, because I've seen it in my clients, seen it in my own life. It is done. Once you decide it, it is done. So it was that. I just used to sit with him, feel my energy go into him, and know that he was healed. And this is the point. This is what I'm trying to get at here. This is how I healed him, and this is what you need to do. So if you're there with your dog who's having trouble, and I've helped other clients to do this in the past, you need to start to just know that dogs pick up on our energy. I mean, think about it like this. Dogs don't really understand what you're saying. They understand the energy of what you're saying. They are so intuitive energetically. So when I started to have the energy of he is well, and I used to say to him with such happiness, you're so well now. You're healthy now. You're better now. You're all better now. and he would wag his tail at me, look at me, wagging his tail. He just accepted my belief. And once my belief was accepted by him, and once my energy was aligned to health, and so he picked up on that energy and accepted that energy, because he's a dog and he just accepts the energy that is given to him, because he has no true conscious awareness like us, you know? And that's the thing I'm trying to say to you here. You can help your animals out. And like I've shown many other clients of mine, you can help them to heal, because they're receptive to energy, a lot like children are very receptive to the adult's energy, to the parent's energy. So you just don't accept the scaredness. You don't let the fear overtake you. You let go of the fear, you start to intend the healing, and then you surrender to that truth that it's done. And then it was done. And that is how I did it. If you have any questions, comment them down below, and I'd be more than grateful to respond to all of them. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.